we've been playing around with half guard for a little bit, but we're going to kind of step it back a little bit what we were working on a few weeks ago, which is back control, looking at submissions and different things from there, controlling the back, which is the biggest thing, right? Is to be able to control that position. Okay. So, Chris, so first thing we're going to do, just to get our heads back in, you're going to go, so you sit that way, okay? All right. Goal for the person here is to try and put head and the back of their shoulders on the floor, okay? So on one side, head and back, and just back of the shoulders. That's all I want. Don't worry about trying to get out or anything like that. Just head and back of the shoulders. Because realistically, if you've done that, if you've got to that position, you should be able to try and work your way. You're in a good place to be able to get your way out of there, okay? Okay, for me, person on the back, all right? I'm going to try and control this position to stop them from doing that, okay? But I also want you guys to try and get to having one grip in the collar. Don't worry about two just yet. One grip will be fine, okay? Let's start with no grips, no seatbelt grip, okay? So we're going to start here, hands on the elbows. All right, start hands on the elbows. You've got to try and fight to get this grip on the collar, okay? You want to try and get your thumb in the collar and fingers clasped around the edge of the lapel, and you're here, okay? That's all you need. If you can control the other arm, fantastic, okay? Cool? Simple? If they get a collar, stop, reset. Yeah, stop, reset for now. Because I want you to kind of focus a bit on hand fighting. Yeah? And then if the opportunity is there to try and get their back on the floor, take it. Yeah? So you're working then on trying to control the person as well as trying to attack the neck. Okay? Cool? All right, play around with that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go. So keep changing, keep flip-flopping. Good, so trying to get that collar. There, got it in. Okay. Keep that hand. He's going to try and get right under his chin if you can. So work your way under his chin. Nice. Think about hand fighting. Think about controlling their arms, controlling their hands. Think about who has control. If you've got the hand on top or hand on the bottom. Did you clap?
I'm worried about looking in the mirror.
Yeah, that'll do. Good try. Nice work. Okay, switch it out. That hand is still in the way. There you go. That's it. No, once it's in, done. Yeah, just fight. But it's the focus is on hand fighting a little bit. So what happens? You eat them. Nice. That's it, that's good. Keep trying and leave her up under the jaw. It's right here. It's from my friend. No, it's just wearing it for my friend. Minute and a half. Nice. Nice. Get those shoulders on the floor. – 45 seconds. You guys good? Not belly down. That's what I was shouting at the kids the other day, wasn't it? It's nice. Keep switching sides. It's all good. It's a good way of attacking. What did the person do? As soon as you started to try and put your hand around the neck, what did the person start trying to do? Good answer. Stop it. Yeah? What do they do with their chin? Tuck your chin. Yeah? Happens a lot, right? And it's absolutely, it's just a natural thing. The person's gonna, you're trying to get your hand under the chin, so they're just gonna tuck their chin under. This is fine, and it's gonna stop the choke. However, you can, if you tuck your chin down, you have to be wary of, getting the forearm across the jaw. Yeah. In here, I'd rather you guys just fight for the choke. It's just to be nice to everyone. But in competition, you just go for the jaw. You just finish it across the face. Here's what it is. Okay. They want to tuck their chin, you finish it across the face. Yeah. But in here, we don't do that. In here, we just try and fight for underhook, okay? So just things to think about. If you're trying to lift that jaw, a nice way of doing this, what I quite like doing is if I can come here and I've got my thumb down, is I just raise my thumb up to come under the jaw, and now I can come in really tight. So that's one way of doing things. A bit nastier way of doing it is to get your knuckle. So you make one single knuckle to come here by the ear, and drive under to there. Now you can come under. What you guys were doing was really nice. You were changing sides. So if you couldn't get it here, they kept the chin under. So you were coming around this way to try and get in, or trying to get in here. Yeah. Let's just see when you guys, people that were trying to escape, what side did you prefer to try to get to? Did you try to get to the arm side or the head side? Head side, yeah. Anyone? Advancement? Because you kept going to the arm side. It's preference. If you go to the arm side, you can start lifting that hand out the way, and you can end up into escaping. Head side, I like, because I don't have to worry about this arm now. If I can beat the head, I can put my head and shoulders on the floor and start escaping. So sometimes this can be difficult. especially if I'm really, really tight with my head and I'm using the position correctly. By keeping this really, really tight, it can be quite difficult for him to beat the head. Yeah, so now I can come here, or I'll switch sides. Yeah, so just things to think about. Okay, so this time, all right, I want you to focus on trying to get that grip again, but I want you to pin an arm first. Okay, so you've got to have one arm pinned before you can get this grip. All right. So you're not necessarily just going side to side, swim, swim, swim. This time I want you to use your hands or your legs to try and pin an arm, yeah, before you can start attacking the neck. Okay, so one arm needs to be immobilized and pinned before you can attack the neck. Cool? Good? All right, grab a new partner, give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go. Let's go. You can go with it. Go with the blues. Go on, go with the blue belts. You guys are right together for now. You guys are right just stay together? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's it. But it's not very relative though, is it? Got that? That's it. Nice. You got to pin an arm before you get the choke. I'll take that. Yeah, I can take that. Yeah, there you go. I'll take that. So remember, pinning with hands or pinning with the legs. Yeah? Pinning with hands or pinning with legs. That's it. Protect them. Protect them. I got it for you. Thank you. Still getting used to them. Yeah. So try and get that arm controlled, yeah? Try and find ways of controlling those arms. Oof. I just hurt myself. Get off. Okay, keep trying to find ways of nice, good pin. I like the pin. Oh. There you go, head and shoulders. Mm-hmm. He's good, he's good, he's good.
Out of there.
He's out of there. Nice, nice. Remember we talked about diagonal control, yeah? Hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder. It's nearly out. Lovely. That's good. That's what I kind of want. Yep. Woo. Ah. You were using your legs. You guys, you both were trying to use your legs to try and catch an arm. Again, it goes back to this thing of like, if the hands are in real tight, you almost want their arms away or low before you can even start to try and do that. Yeah? Cranking out that way. Shove it down. Okay, yeah, so you're getting an action reaction, yeah? So you're pushing this way, torquing the arm this way for them to push back in, to push down. That's great. That's a good way of looking at it. Just things to think about as well. I know we're in a gi, but I wouldn't necessarily be holding the gi in these sort of positions here. So let's go around this way. I'd still be looking to try and control arms and control limbs, yeah? If I can control a hand, yeah, just try and push this arm away or try and break that grip. I've got a lot of control on there, okay? If I control here as well, he looks to try and break away by pushing that arm away, yeah? If I can start controlling arms here, if I keep this hand down low, I can look to start to try and trap, yeah? And then take my hand out. Make sense? Okay. But like you guys were saying, they keep their hands in tight. You can use whatever you want. You could use however way you wanted to trap that arm. Just needed to trap the arm. Yeah. So you could either use this in the idea of an action reaction. So he starts to try and take this arm away. I can then start to pass the hand. Past the leg, yeah, or I can start forcing the arm down, yeah, to pin it. If I can pin an arm with a leg here, and I can keep it controlled all day long for the hand in, yeah, okay, because you're only fighting one arm, okay. All right then. Let's just have one more go at this, okay, but this time I want you to start with a hand controlled, yeah, hand controlled. All right, so we're going to start with a hand controlled. Once again, you're trying to get that in. Let's do this for just 3 minutes, okay? Trying to get the hand in the collar, okay, and then we're going to look and see how we can finish this, or use this to finish, okay? Cool. So I'm here, and I want to try and get one hand in the collar. All right. Think about trying to trap the arm with the leg if possible. In fact, if you do manage to do that by utilizing trapping the arm with the leg, you get 5 points. Yeah? The rest of the time you only get 1 point. Cool? All right. Play around with that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, try. try and trap this by having the underhook as well.
I've got the other hands now as well.
Oh, I got the on. Nice, good. You okay? Yes. No, it's fine. Go on. Yep. There you go. There it is. Halfway there. Good.
I'm quite trapped. Yeah, it's pretty trapped.
Yeah. Lovely job. Step out. Good.
Right.
Time. Everyone cool? Everyone cool? So just to think about different things, it's the same sort of principle, right? As long as you can get an arm away from the body, you can start to try and trap that or try and isolate it. Yeah. So you're starting to separate an arm away from the center, and then try to isolate that and control it. Okay. So if just for example, with this one, by holding here and putting the arm down and bringing it away from the body to then start to try and isolate, yeah? There's no reason why you can't reach over and start bringing the arm over this way, yeah? It might make things a little bit more difficult if you're trying to trap it, but you're still pulling the arm away to start trying to isolate and then attack the neck, yeah? Okay. Yeah, so just little things to think about, really. If you can get to that position, start pulling the arm away from their body, you can start trying to attack the neck. Like you guys were saying, their natural reaction is to come up high with their hands to stop the neck, yeah? Okay, so then they can start working their way out. Everyone cool? Okay, so let's see how you do with this. You're going to start with one hand in on the collar now, okay? I want you to try and finish the choke, okay? But you're not allowed to grab the other collar. So you can't finish the choke by grabbing the other collar and pulling. You can only have one hand on the collar, all right? So I want you to try and explore and find different ways of finishing the choke, yeah? Okay? If you find one way of doing it, yeah? Once you've ticked that off the list, try something else, okay? Cool? Cool? So you can start here, one hand in. Once again, this person is just trying to put their head and shoulders on the floor, okay? I'm trying to find a way of finishing this, yeah? But I'm not allowed to grab this collar, okay? Well, one option. One option indeed. You can modify that in many different ways. Everyone cool? Fantastic. All right, grab a new partner, play around with that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go. Who's got Ash? Ashton. Sit there, be choked. Let's go. So you start with one hand and collar. You're not allowed to, you finish the choke, but you're not allowed to grab the other collar. Good, yeah. Oh yeah, you all right? You know what, man? I could pick every time someone comes in. I'll pick something, and there'll be always someone who can't do it. Nice. It's just not there. Can you bring the knee in? Or even underneath. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I like, that's one of my favorites, that is. When you've got the grip, have the overhand. So this one is over the shoulder and gripping it. Yes, that's it. So start from there. Cool. Nice, yes. Yes. He's good, he's run away. He's good. Chip's right, he's out. It's just gonna drive my knee into his chest. What was it? You're holding on. Hold on for dear life. Oh, do it slowly so I don't die. Nice. Okay, cool. We have some good couple of rounds. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, it's tight. Can you drop off to the side? What side is the beneficial side to do this? Yeah, absolutely. I've not seen it before, but it works.
It's not a thing then.
What about using your shin on the back of the neck somehow? Or the other one. Yeah. Where else could you grab now? Could he turn and move if you did that to him? Could he turn and move? Well, where else could you grab? Yes. Yes. You're alright, mate. You're alright. Try and make him sit on the floor, Chris Collier. Can he kick his legs out? Oh, whoa, that was Spider-Man shit right there, man. How about this? Yeah. Well, that's it. Well, bridge into me.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
That's all right, mate. It's there. How about if you make him sit? He's not. He can't jump. He can't bounce back. Yeah. So he sits his butt on the floor. Try and keep him to sit on the floor. As he starts bridging in, kick him out. But then if he goes to one side, you're going to have to try and turn in a little bit. I would look to be trying to roll him over to a side. That's kind of what I'd be doing from the off. Yeah, we need to start sliding yourself up so they can't. So you kick him. Yeah, they'll flip. But if you kick them forward and their hips go low, their whole body goes back down low. Make sense? Yeah? Grab the leg.
Grab his leg.
Grab a leg.
Tilt him here. And put this into my grab. That's it.
Now pull.
So the legs go.
Keep that grip. Then pull this way. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Keep pull, don't stop. There you go, there you go. There you go. Don't just like Really keep pulling. Keep pulling. 15 seconds. Nice. Time. Everyone good? All right, let's have a look at some options and then we'll do another 3 minutes, okay? Chip, please. Okay. So a few ideas you can do from here, all in a similar sort of vein, yeah? I want to try and add pressure to the neck, yeah? A few of you guys did some nice stuff by just putting the other hand in here. Totally cool. Yeah, that works. That works. I've seen this a lot where you can come off to the side here, you come up on your elbow in this position, yeah? Now you can start to pull here, yeah? So I'm on my elbow. Remember this. If I'm here, we're going this side now. If I'm here, if I'm here and he rolls this way and I land on my shoulder and I try and choke, I don't have the mobility or the movement to be able to pull enough to choke. If I can get onto my elbow, I've got a lot better chance. So again, this goes back to that idea of alignment and base, yeah? I've got maybe a pretty good base because I'm wide, but not the right base for the task that I want to do. If I come up and I'm on my elbow, now I can start pulling my elbow back to finish the choke, yeah? I won't do the choke a lot. If I had the arm with that, helps a lot. So if I come onto the elbow and I can bring my hand under or on top, I've created space, I can choke. Okay, one option, yeah? Another thing we can look to do is to come across to the side and hold the trouser leg. Yeah, so I can hold the trouser leg and pull back. Some of you guys were talking about this as well, where you can come over the shoulder and twist, yeah? So once I'm here, let's go a little bit closer. Scooch that way a little bit. So when I'm here, won't do it. I come over and I come here, but look, I lock my feet, okay? And then I can push and pull, yeah? At the same time. Which is, again, quite nice option. What else do we have? Okay, yes. So I can come here to the side and bring my shin through onto the back of the neck and get a choke there. It was quite nice. Or if you're super flexible, which I'm not, but I'm going to attempt it anyway. Apologies if I kick you in the head. I bring my foot over the top and finish. The reason why this is quite nice is what else it can give you. If I come here, yeah, if I'm here and I come under to come over, if I don't get this, I kick through, I have the armbar. Yeah? So there's always the option for the armbar, especially when you start going off to the side for these bow and arrow chokes. Yeah? That's it. Everyone cool? So there's a couple of ideas for you to play around with, for you to get into, see how you can do it, okay? Right. Grab a new partner. We're going to do 3 minutes, same thing. Okay? Not allowed to choke with both collars. Yeah, you can only choke with one collar. Yeah, just play around with different ideas. Cool. Other person's still trying to look to the side. Everyone cool? Everyone totally understands that, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3. I got you. Just got you. Oh, we just do 3 minutes. Play around with that idea of the elbow on the floor as well. That's nice. That's nice.
I was just so unflexible as soon as I got my knee. Sprang back.
Knee in the back's quite nice, especially if you turn. You can come up onto your side if you lose a leg and just drive in that way. Oh, do that again for me, but step over his shoulder and lock your feet together. No, the other leg. This leg over this shoulder. So, so come to the side, step over. No, go to the side first. So you step that leg right, and now come over the shoulder and lock your feet together. Now drive and pull. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna lose your head, lose his head. He's gonna lose his head.
And come to the side.
Leg over the shoulder and lock your feet together.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So these don't need
But you don't
hold it like
hold it a bit looser, yeah. So you're here, side, step that foot across. That one comes over the shoulder and lock your feet together.
Can I go? I'll have to go over this shoulder as well.
Can you get this one higher? Can you get this leg higher up onto his chest? Now lock your feet together. Now just push your feet away and pull. Yeah.
Bear in mind, if you've got to grip that side. Oh god, that's really tight on that neck.
On that neck.
Right, good. Good? Yeah.
Oop, it's gone. It's gone forever. Elbow, elbow. Yep.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's like,
He just, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. At least you can kind of experience your limit, right? I know where my limit is. It's just like ash. It's just ash. How was that, guys? Anything? Everyone good? Yeah? Any questions? Horrendous. Can be. You get a lot of torque on that, like when you come off to the side. Yeah, you get a lot of torque on it. Okay, cool. So yeah, big thing is just like there are options. Now, personally, if I can get both collars, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, if I've got both collars, I'm pretty solid because even if I lose the position or lose my legs, I feel like I can always finish it. Yeah, if I lose the position when I've committed to going to one side, you kind of put your eggs in one basket for, to an extent. Yeah, you're really committed to going that one way. Yeah, so just things to think about. I would look to, if before I sit to one side to start trying to attack, I'll make sure that grip is deep. Yeah, make sure that grip is deep, and then you don't need to have much movement. Yeah. Cool. Everyone good? Yeah. Okay, we'll just do a few rounds then. We'll do 3-minute rounds. Keep changing. Yeah. We're gonna put it on a loop. Okay, so we'll just do 3 minutes. I'm just going to keep changing partners, or you stay the same. It doesn't matter, right? Keep changing, and we'll go from there. Paul's Shark Tanking, so he's going. Yeah, he got 2 weeks. So if you want in, like, you can mix around, right? So we'll have a group of 3 there, and then you could always tag someone out if when we're changing partners, right? If they want to change in, change out, but you're staying in the full time. Yeah. We'll be like, say, a group of 3. Yeah, 1 person, Paul in the middle, and then you keep changing 3 minutes, and then the other people can change in and out. Okay. Just jump in, have a go. Just have a go. Have a little crack at it. Rules with pool though. You can start from standing, but you have to pull guard on Paul. Right, so you've got to try and pull guard on him. He's got to deal with it. Okay. So I want you guys to really try and pull guard. No takedown. No takedown for Paul. Also, there's not a lot of space, so that's just terrifying talk. So so you got to pull guard on him. All right, everyone cool? Good. All right, let's go with that. 1, 2, 3. it.